creators she has been stealing from. But what do you think? Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. Like the video if you enjoyed it.
The Magic in the 90s, they made the finals. Within 14 months, that whole team is gone. The OKC Thunder, 2012, Game 5, Miami. I took a picture of KD and Harden and Westbrook with their arms around each other. They never played together again. So I think the thing you learn over and over again with basketball, even Derrick Rose and the Bulls, every time you think there's the next young team that's coming, they still have to actually do it, and sometimes they don't.
First free throw is good.
You get the sense that Jason Tatum has a drive to be great. This is a young player who doesn't lack for confidence. I love watching him play.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Boy, it's just never a good idea to give this guy too many chances at the line. He's going to cash in.
Harden the pass to Iverson. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And Iverson, the master of the and-one, just a rugged, undersized guard who plays well through contact.
The 76ers shooting their first free throw of the night here. Free throw good, Iverson. For Boston, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Tatum. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
Pre-shot preparation and catch and shoot is important. Jason Tatum on point.
The drive by Iverson. Right on the bucket. Iverson's got 5 points so far.
Heating up early on. This is exactly how he wanted to start the night.
You're right. I mean, he's found his rhythm early. The defense has got to do a better job guarding him from this point on.
So close to getting the steal there, but the deflection equally as effective.
Right. I mean, that's solid defense. At the very least, you like seeing them muck it up and make things difficult.
Pierce kicks to Tatum. Bill, you watched the NBA evolve. Talk about some of the biggest changes over the last decade you've seen.
The three-point line and the threes or foul shots philosophy, I think, is the biggest thing. Just the pace of the game has really improved, and to a really pleasing way for fans. Like just what Steve Nash was doing last decade in those Suns teams, that everybody's playing that way now. I think the social media and the players basically getting rid of the wall between them and the fans, using social media, using Instagram, and we just feel like we know these guys better. And their ability to control their own message now versus where they were 10 years ago. It all started with the decision in LeBron James and has carried through this whole decade. And these guys now, they can get whatever message out they want. They can criticize the president. They can criticize their own team. They can ask for a trade. If they get called out by some writer or somebody who writes a hit piece, they can go back at the guy and sick all their fans on the writer.
Iverson passes to Chamberlain. Back to Iverson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. Kevin Garnett, he's checked in for Al Horford. Celtics trail by 9. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Tatum kicks to Pierce. Poked away. 6 to shoot. Beyond the arc. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Yeah, and how about Pierce there? Immediately squares himself up from outside. Always prepared to rise and fire.
Bounce pass Embiid. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Iverson outside. Over Pierce. Rejected by Pierce. They retain possession. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Celtics making a switch here. Havlicek is checked in. And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. They trail by 6. Now we've seen some top prospects forego college, enter the G League straight out of high school. What do you think is the future of the G League, and do you like where it sits right now?
I do. I wish they spent more money on salaries.
I agree.
I wish they blew it out. I mean, I think this is the first year we've had 30 G League teams. This should be the #1 place you'd want to go after high school. You should not want to go to college. You should want to go to a AAA awesome league that's set up.
And they're bringing kids up and down off that G League roster all the time.
It's just better, and you're going to have a better chance to succeed as a professional basketball player. You see the situation we're in now with the one-and-done guys. They go to college. They show up in September. They're playing all the way through till March. Whenever they get knocked out, they drop out of college. And they might last, till round 2 in the tournament, which is March 20th? Right. And they're out. So they've been in college for 6.5 months. How's that a good system? They didn't even finish 2 semesters. So I would much rather see the G League work and I don't understand why they don't spend a little more on it and just make it like a force. I don't think the moves are that hard.
And he gets it to go.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Tatum with it. 6 points for him. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Wow, just the power and authority sends a powerful message to the defense. Go to work, Jason Tatum.
The 76ers lead. Iverson outside. To the inside. Harden. The teardrop falls in. Harden's got 8 points.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Tatum. Pass to Russell. Havlicek outside. And it's Allen Iverson with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
And the Celtics with possession here. 4-point game. Tatum with it. He's against Cunningham. It's good. 10 points for him. And the Leafs Jaylen Brown's game continues to show he has accelerated the timeline for a lot. Has he accelerated it for you?
Absolutely. He was somebody he got, the pick got booed when the Celtics announced it in the 2016 draft. I always judge these guys by what checkpoints have they hit. Especially somebody like Jaylen, who was 21 last year playing in 3 playoff rounds and going head-to-head with LeBron. I think he's ahead of where Paul George was after those first 2 years. I think he is kind of on par with where Kawhi Leonard was those first 2 years. Kawhi's a better defensive player. I think Jalen's a better offensive player. But the amount of reps that he got with both the Celtics making 2 playoff runs and also Hayward getting hurt, you can't put a price on that. He's been in the league 2 years. He's played in 30-plus playoff games already. And you just think, this is the worst he's going to be these last 2 years. He's only going to get better and better and better. Think about Paul George from 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015. All of a sudden, he's a franchise guy. Jaylen is on that same pace.
Boston trailing. Brown dishes to Tatum. Right side Russell. Back to Tatum. To the middle. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. Will Chamberlain picks one up.
How about Jason Tatum with a little pocket pass in the pick and roll? That's nice.
The Celtics have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. And the Celtics making a change here. Pierce has checked in. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Collins has checked in. Harden kicks to Collins. Embiid trying to break loose. And again, it's Philadelphia.
And Harden is more than just a scorer. He's also got some sensational handles and passing instincts. Loves connecting with his teammates.
Fires for 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Outside Pierce. To the paint. It's tipped. Collins against Tatum. Collins kicks to Cunningham. 76ers moving the ball around. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Harden. Offensive rebound. Boston's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. The shot by Pierce will not go. Philadelphia has gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Bill, we know about the love affair you have with the NBA, and you've written about it for so long. Started with the $4 ticket in Boston with your dad.
Yeah, my dad bought season tickets for the 1973-74 Boston Celtics, and it was only 1 ticket. And I think it was $4 a game, probably like $160 total. And he used to carry me in mainly because they didn't want to pay for a babysitter. So I started going to games that year, probably sleeping through a lot of them, and they won the title.
How old were you in 72?
So I was 4.
4 years old.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember anything from that season. The first season I remember is the year later when they lost before the finals to Washington. And then the year later they won the famous finals against Phoenix, the triple overtime game. I was there.
Was Collins on the team?
Collins, Havlicek,
Yep.
JoJo White.
Yep.
And I was at the triple overtime game in the 76 finals. It was probably the most famous NBA game ever. The kids out there now would nominate like Game 7, 2016 or something. The triple overtime game was the most famous game ever. And I slept through the entire second half and the first overtime. But then woke up because everybody was standing the whole second overtime, so I had to get up.
Low block shot. In deep. Tatum drops it in. And it's now only a 1.76ers lead.
What a polished scorer is Jason Tatum. Use your physical gifts and get to work.
And here's Harden for 3. It's hauled in by Brown. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Come into this one after winning on Tuesday.
I'll tell you what, how efficient they were at scoring the basketball, especially for an away game, that was impressive.
Yeah, I don't think it's ever easy playing on the road, obviously. But that night, they were really in rhythm, shot the ball with such ease and confidence.
Here's Cunningham. Nice shot from the wing. Cunningham's got 9 points.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
1:15 left in the first quarter of the game. Tatum passes to Russell. Here is Cunningham. He's got 9. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And Al Horford is checked in for Boston. 1:03 left to play here in the first. Passes to Cunningham. Harden kicks to Malone. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Now Tatum, he's got 14, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And that's sort of a picture of what not to do on those last 2 possessions. They're being way too loose with the ball.
There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter. Collins passes to Chamberlain. Harden against Tatum. Lets it go from 11 and misses it off the right side of the rim.
His shot's it's not there right now with his team leading. Perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
I'll tell you, his inconsistency not helping their cause at all.
Cunningham kicks to Harden. Now, here's Collins. They get a hand on it. He got it up, and it's good. But hold on, the officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
With the entire series in the balance here, you're certainly grateful in a situation like this for instant replay. To make sure they get the call right.
We've got more in store for you right after this. Al Horford provided some insight on why he decided to sign.
What put me over the...
Playing for a historic franchise like the Boston Celtics, Greg, they've got, of course, the great fan support, great history. Something Horford relishes.
A great choice. A team with depth and youth. They have a chance to be good for a long time.
And thanks for joining us once more as we get set to continue our coverage of the Eastern Conference semis. And guys, what's your take so far in Philadelphia?
They've gotten that perimeter game going in that first, and for me, that was the difference.
It was huge, no doubt, and it seems like they simply can't miss from downtown.
Kevin McHale out there with Horford. Then there's Brown. Then it's Pierce. And it's Smart in at the 5. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Down low. Horford finds Smart. Celtics passing it around. Collins against Brown. Marcus Smart, a guy who gives you a little bit of everything except high shooting percentages. Does that part bother you about his game?
It's one of the many parts. He is the classic no, yes guy. You say no every time he shoots, he goes in and say yes. He's probably going to kill my dad at some point. I'm not sure when. His shot selection is appalling, but it's part of the package. He just makes plays that win basketball games and has a connection with the home crowd that is unlike just about anything I've ever seen. He would come into these playoff games and he would do one thing and pull the crowd back into the game. You saw it especially in the Philly series. He just has a knack for changing the energy of a game in a way that I haven't really seen for role players. It's really hard for a role player to do that. You can see a role player, the Celtics had Eddie House and James Posey in 2008, and they'd make a couple threes and change the energy of the game. Marcus does it just by trying harder than everybody else and getting the rebound in traffic and getting the steal. And we always talk about the little things. He does more of the little things than any Celtic I've ever seen.
Great analysis. Inside and taken away by Brown. Pierce kicks to McHale. Rebound by the 76ers. Malone's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Poked away. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Marcus Smart. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Iverson's checked in. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. A floater. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
Iverson against Pierce. Inside. No good on the shot. And the Celtics going the other way now. Here's Brown. Here's McHale. The kick out to Brown. Tatum on the wing. Clock at 6. Tries again. And it's Brown missing.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Bill, several of your books have been bestsellers. How did it feel to see your work so well received around the world?
I think I was really happy that the basketball book did well because I spent a long time writing it, and it was 700 pages. And when it got mailed to me, it was so big, I thought people would just be terrified of it. And, it turns out
they embraced it.
Yeah, I think they did. They liked it. I designed it for people to be able to put on their toilet or bring on an airplane or whatever they want to do with it. But I was always amazed that there wasn't a basketball book that tried to kind of group all these other books and some of the opinions and all the misinformation. Like the fact that, honestly, the reason I wanted to write the book was just that people thought Will Chamberlain was better than Bill Russell. And yet every single thing written in the 60s was that Bill Russell was better. And all the players would say Bill Russell was better. And when they played together, Bill Russell's team won. So it's like, how do we get to the point where people think Will Chamberlain was better? So it was that and some other stuff that made me want to write the book.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Russell, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Havlicek in for Paul Pierce. Tatum passes to Russell. Over Malone. Russell, no luck. Got a piece of it. The 76ers have gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Harden outside. Picks it out to Malone. Over Russell.
And you see the defense. I mean, there are guys who are great with the weak side help. Some are better on ball. Russell dominates that in every category. He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Iverson outside. It's hauled in by Bill Russell. Russell's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Brown. The kick out to Tatum. Back to Brown. And here is McHale. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Brown drives in, and the dunk by Brown.
Kev, don't you love how Brown just barrels into the teeth of the defense? This is a shifty forward who knows how to get to the rack.
Bill, your long-lost cousin Ben Simmons headlined a tremendous rookie class in 2017, and that people might think it's the best rookie season ever in the history of the league.
A lot of good players. Simmons, Mitchell, Tatum. Do we count Simmons in that class, though? I guess
since he won the Rookie of the Year, let's put him in.
All right, we'll put him in there. I think if you come out of a year of rookies and you get one guy who has a chance to be a franchise guy, that's a good thing. Mm-hmm. We had 3. If you're doing 3 a year for 10 years, you have the most ridiculous league of all time. I think the talent ebbs and flows, and we've had stretches. Like, I think last decade, in the 2000s, especially like from about 03 to 07, 08, like we were just short all-stars. We were just short a few guys. And you saw teams like the Nets with Jason Kidd made the finals 2 years in a row. And you saw the Ben Wallace Pistons team actually win the title.
With no superstars.
Right. And you saw, in 06, the Pistons, remember they were on pace to win 70 games. They had 4 All-Stars. The league just wasn't that good. And now it's flipped. And it's so loaded. I think from a talent standpoint, as good as any year since 1993.
Wow, that's a big statement.
Yeah, but 25 years ago, just loaded with guys who could be Hall of Famers someday, or 8-time All-Stars, things like that. So now you look at this 17 class, Simmons, Mitchell, Tatum, just right there. That's awesome. I still believe in Lonzo, and I still believe in De'Aaron Fox. I think those guys can be All-Stars too.
Well, you can tell there's a team-first mentality with the young gun Jason Tatum working to find the open teammate. Nice.
Philadelphia moving the ball. Iverson, left block shot on the way, and it's blocked. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. And Philadelphia making a change here. Embiid's checked in. Philadelphia with the ball, trailing by 4. Harden left side, 5 to shoot. And it's sent back by McCabe. Outside Tatum. The putback. That one's rebounded by Embiid. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Celtics making a switch here. Garnett's checked in. Tatum against Harden. Pass to Malone. A rebound by Bill Russell. Russell's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Tatum drives in. That shot missing.
You can see the reason it can be a tough day down low, and he's going after it on the glass. Some serious length to contend with.
And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Smart's checked in for Boston. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The 76ers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The free throw drops for Embiid. And Embiid drops them both.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Malone against Smart. And slam dunk by Smart.
I'll tell you, it's not often, but Marcus Smart working the pick and roll, effective in that particular instance.
And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his 1st foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
Oh, no. He's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up there.
Williams, he's checked in for Russell. And the 76ers also making a change. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Jones. Out to Bird. Back to Williams. The shot from 20 feet away. And Bird with the basket on the assist by Williams. Bird's got the lead up to 4 now for the Celtics. Iverson passes to Embiid. With it, he's guarded by Williams. And James Harden with the 3. Harden's got 16 points.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
And Garnett has it in the corner. Smart against Harden. Smart dishes to Williams. Malone with the block.
And how about the quicks there by Malone to get up and deter that shot, utilizing that size and reach for the rejection. And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Smart kicks to Havlicek. From down in the low post, it goes. Havlicek's got it all tied up now for Boston. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Harden scanning the floor. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Malone's got 4 this quarter.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Bird, the pass to Havlicek. 8 away. Good. And it's Bird picking up the assist.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
Deflects the pass. Here's Malone. Nice D from Williams.
Just a little hesitation on that release, right? His timing looked a bit off.
Count that one. Bird's got his second basket of the night.
You know, Bird never had that elite burst out of his stance, but what he does have is incredible instincts, just reads the defense and anticipates the drive.
Here's Iverson. Off the left rim and out. The Celtics with the lead. And Bird, here we go. Oh, and the jam by Bird.
And remember, Havlicek was a highly recruited quarterback, so you see his passing ability on that one.
Down low. All by himself. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
And now with the fast break. Smart with the ball. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, the league's most valuable player in 2004. What a career KG has had.
First free throw is good.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Al Horford's checked in for Williams. And it's Brown in for Marcus Smart. Chamberlain's checked in for the 76ers. Timeout called the 76ers.
Well, I mean, he needs to talk to his guys. The interior defense has been horrific.
Absolutely no rim protection whatsoever. At this point, the other team is walking all over them on the inside.
Austin making some changes. McHale comes in for Kevin Garnett. And Smart subbed in for Jaylen Brown. Horford kicks to Havlicek. McHale inside. Embiid's there. Smart with the ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Okay, now you've got to dial down the intensity a bit, right? That's his second foul, and we still got a ways to go before halftime.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
But I just love how Marcus Smart plays the game of basketball. He's aggressive, he's intelligent, and he doesn't mind getting under your skin.
Well, we want to thank the sports guy for being here. Enlightening as always. Bill, what a pleasure. Thanks for joining us.
Oh, I hope my son was impressed. Thank you, Kevin.
I'm sure he was. Door is always a spirited discussion when Bill's involved. Not afraid to share his personal views.
Yes, Kevin, he has broken the internet once or twice. This guy is no stranger to controversy. But I will say this, he is passionate about the NBA.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Embiid kicks to Chamberlain. Got a piece of it. Iverson against Havlicek. The drive by Iverson. Iguodala outside. Again, Philadelphia.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Here's Havlicek. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Harden against Smart. Here is Harden. 16 points for him. On deep. The shot misses. And the first half is now in the books. Celtics lead by 10. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, you're in a good position here at the break. What do you tell your team to make sure they don't let up?
Well, I don't think it's about letting up or playing better. Or it's just playing the right way. We just have to play good basketball. And we talked about it before the game. That's our goal.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, there's a definite postseason buzz in the air. Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Kenny Smith, and Shaquille O'Neal. Taking a look at the Celtics, it was a good, solid first half of basketball they played, and I'm sure they're going to be focused on extending that lead quickly in the third quarter to ensure this is not a Game 7 that's going to go right down to the wire. Taking a look at the Celtics, Shaq, what do you think?
You know what, Ernie, I got to stand up on this one. I salute to their bench. Man, once the starters came out, man, the others just came to life. You got to love seeing that kind of...
And that's going to...
And we welcome you back here to the broadcast of the Eastern Conference semifinals. What a game we're seeing from Allen Iverson.
How about the opening half of basketball he played? I mean, so much riding on this game, and he came out with a sense of urgency to start.
Now, this is what he does. He takes command in big situations, and I expect we'll see more of that in the second half.
Kicking off the second half, here's Brett Brown's foul. Joel Embiid out there with Cunningham. Then it's Harden. Then there's Chamberlain. And it's Iverson in at the shooting guard position. to the inside. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Chamberlain, and he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
McHale, good, and Smart gets the assist. McHale's got the lead up to 12 now for Boston.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring, and this one couldn't have been any easier.
Well, really good awareness by the scorer. You're seeing an opening in the defense and exploiting it beautifully.
Harden finds Embiid. Harden trying to get open. And Boston with the rebound. From about 19 feet, it's Cunningham with the rebound.
Now kicking himself on that one. That is the shot he wanted.
Well, that's usually money in the bank for that guy. Not sure how he missed that one.
The backcourt today as good as it gets. And they've earned the green light every time they touch the ball.
Harden against Smart. To the paint. Horford, no what?
Boy, I didn't think he had a chance of stopping that lay-in. What a gutsy defensive play.
The 76ers trail by 10. Al Harden, 18 points for him. Cunningham.
Well, how about the defensive effort from Al Horford? Just playing so hard, making sure the shooter can't get a clean look.
And gobbled up that rebound and went straight into attack mode on the putback.
Oof, he is one of the most determined rebounders, guys, we have got in the NBA.
The tireless work ethic, the passion. He's a guy the team relies on for that.
And now, the first timeout called here for Boston. And Boston has possession. They've held a 12-point lead early. Smart deciding where to go with it. He kicks to Horford. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Well, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see. And I love the momentum he's building. Last game, he was just as dominant.
Well, there's no doubt this guy's on a hot streak right now. That's why he keeps getting the ball in this one. They're like, hey, we're going to feed the hot hand.
The pass to McHale. Back to Smart. 4 on the clock. Havlicek against Chamberlain. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Havlicek. And it's Cunningham with the ball for the 76ers. 6-point game. Here's Harden. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And the southpaw stroke of Harden is just beautiful to watch. When he's cooking, he's one of the more lethal scorers in our league.
Pierce is checked in for Boston. Tatum comes in for Marcus Smart. Celtics leading by 4. Now here's Tatum. And the turnover again by Boston. Celtics making a switch here. Russell's checked in. And here are the 76ers now. Iverson kicks to Harden. Pass to Chamberlain. And here's Harden. Over Tatum. No good off the back of the rim.
And he's just a tough defender. Good positioning to get after that shot.
Right, perfect contest in that instance, Greg. Making it really hard on the shooter to have any kind of space at all. I don't think the pass could be better placed. That's a great assist.
To the middle. It'll go. The Boston lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Allen Iverson.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
A fader. Count it. Brown's got 14 points.
Well, don't you love the way Jaylen Brown is squaring up in the mid-range? This guy's getting his feet under him. His pre-shot preparation outstanding.
Iverson against Brown. Iverson kicks to Chamberlain. Iverson against Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Tries from 16. Iverson, no luck.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
A nice shot by Tatum.
Well, you know that Jason Tatum can score from any area on the floor. It's going to be a scary sight when this guy starts to get rolling.
Tatum against Iverson. Out to the wing. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
That's a waste of possession. Got to shake it off and forget it happened, guys.
And the 76ers with some changes. Ben Simmons comes in for Joel Embiid. And Collins subbed in for James Harden. The kick out to Pierce. Pulls up on the wing. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And now an 11-point Boston lead.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Yeah, you can't let this kind of run continue. Really need to go back to the basics.
No, exactly. I think it's impossible to let this momentum continue. Let's see what they can come up with in the timeout.
Cunningham looking it over. To the inside. Over Tatum. The 76ers again can't hit it.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Brown, good.
And it's been about that execution offensively. I mean, they have been superb.
There's no doubt. They're making all the right moves. Their chemistry tonight has been phenomenal.
Passes to Collins. They need this. Here's Chamberlain. He doesn't hit that one. Nice D from Russell. Brown against Iverson. It's Brown with the drive. Chamberlain with the block. Feeds it to Collins. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Collins has got his second bucket.
Just an amazing feel for the game. Simmons is so gifted at reading the floor.
Here's Brown, and plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. And Philadelphia gets called for the foul. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line. And Brown drops them both.
How exciting is Jaylen Brown as a basketball player? This guy is a skilled forward who loves showing off that ability to dunk the basketball.
Brown jams it in.
We've got to get this guy in the dunk contest. Jaylen Brown taking flight with that insane athleticism.
And a terrific bit of chaos there in the replay presented by the Under Armour Hover Havoc. Chamberlain kicks to Cunningham. Excellent D there from Pierce.
And he's just a tough defender. Good positioning to get after that shot.
Right, perfect contest in that instance, Greg, making it really hard on the shooter to have any kind of space at all.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game. He throw good, Paul Pierce. Pierce hits 2.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Pass to Simmons over McHale. The 76ers with another miss. And here's Boston. They're on a 17-4 run. Brown against Collins. Iverson passes to Cunningham. And that one, good. Cunningham's got 11.
Just deadly from mid-range. He's got such a great feel for that shot.
It's Brown with the drive. 8 for 15 with that made basket. But he's not satisfied yet.
Oh, how about Jaylen Brown showing us his touch down low? Skilled at getting high percentage shots in the paint.
Shoots from 14. The shot's good. Chamberlain got 6 points in the quarter.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Here's the pass to Brown. And it's Boston with another.
After taking some time to find his rhythm, he's been unstoppable since the break.
The 76ers trail by 17, and the 76ers call time here. You look at Jaylen Brown, what a contribution.
I think one of the things at the top of the list in this timeout discussion has got to be the amount of room they're giving him to operate. You've got to get more bodies on him to try to disrupt his rhythm.
Some changes for Boston. Al Horford, he's checked in for Russell, and it's Garnett in for Kevin McHale. Iverson against Tatum. Here's Chamberlain. Lays it up and banks it in. 10 points for him.
But here's the problem. Now, no one's got the strength to move Will off his spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
Tatum kicks to Horford. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's his first trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good.
I just like the leadership of Al Horford. This is a dominant player, but he's remarkably efficient as well.
Moses Malone. He's checked in for Philadelphia. Iguodala comes in for Cunningham. Iguodala. Offensive rebound. Chamberlain dishes to Simmons. Chamberlain trying to get open. And Simmons gets it to go on the assist by Chamberlain.
And look, if he gets it that low, he's going to hurt you.
Right, you can't be surprised when he burns you. The defense must force him out of the paint.
Brown the pass to Horford. The kick out to Tatum. Clock at 4. Here's Brown. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Celtics lead by 16.
You love how Al Horford used his length to corral that offensive board. He keeps possessions alive with his activity.
Simmons passes to Malone. Back to Simmons. And he banks in the layup. Simmons got his second basket.
Boy, that's a quality shot. You're in the painted area. Don't get much more of a better look than that.
And it's Brown missing.
Yeah, affecting the shot in a big way there. Excellent defense.
Well, you talk about getting into the space of the shooter. This is how you defend the paint.
Simmons inside. Guarded by Garnett. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Simmons. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Tatum against Iguodala. Pierce wide open. He fires. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
I'll tell you, you got to admire the energy. This guy really wants to put this one away.
Chamberlain kicks to Iguodala. And stolen by Tatum. It's Pierce on the wing. Iverson covering. Fades back. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
Boy, what has gotten into him? He's taken his game to an unreal level this quarter.
Iguodala outside. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his fourth assist with that last one here tonight. Brown the pass to Pierce. That one rolling around and rims out. The 76ers trail by 14. Iguodala left side. And Andre Iguodala with the slam.
Well, you got to admire how effective Andre Iguodala is, just excelling at getting inside and finishing with authority.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Yeah, just hitting the reset button, a chance to kind of talk some things over.
I think sometimes that's all it takes, right? We'll see if it helps them moving forward in this one.
Deep. No good on that one.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
To the middle. Here's Malone. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Malone's got 8 points.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Some athleticism on display. Jason Tatum, the speed, the strides on the drive.
Here's Iverson. 21 points in the game. Poke loose. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. Here's Iverson. At the elbow, Harden. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Smart. Pierce for three. And that one released in time, but no good. Jaylen Brown has been leading the charge for the Boston Celtics. He has really delivered at the offensive end. He's torched them for 24 points so far. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Coach Brett Brown with some words for his players.
We're going to take everything you got to come up with balls so that we win this game.
And welcome back to this Game 7 as we get back into the action. And it's Harden with the ball for the 76ers. We've got Pierce. McHale is out there with Horford. Then there's Smart. And it's Havlicek in a shooting guard. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
Andre Iguodala showed great focus in the paint. Even with all those bodies around him, keeps his concentration.
Havlicek against Iverson. Shoots a fader. That shot misses. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Havlicek dishes to Smart. Kicks to Pierce. Over Iguodala. Pierce the pass to Havlicek. McHale outside. 6 to shoot. It's good. And the Celtics lead by 14. Philadelphia's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Iguodala, the pass to Iverson. Harden outside. Good. And it's Iverson who picks up the assist. Iverson's got 5 assists in the game.
He tore it up from downtown in the first half. Now hits this one. Dangerous shooter, guys.
Havlicek kicks to Smart. And he lays it straight in.
I'll tell you, you have to appreciate the confidence of Marcus Smart. At point-blank range, he is an efficient scorer.
Havlicek against Iverson. There's the pass to Jones. And here's Smart. Over Harden. Smart misses. The 76ers trail by 13. Pass to Harden. Iguodala with it inside. Here's Iverson. That one a little long.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Here's Havlicek. Count it. Good.
Boy, that's a decisive move to the cup. He gives the defense no chance to react.
Tipped away. Harden the pass to Iverson. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Iverson's got 23 points.
And not just that, it's the energy and passion with which Iverson plays. It just feels like any shot he takes, he can make.
Russell, he's checked in for the Celtics. Tatum comes in for Smart. And the 76ers also making a change. Embiid's checked in, and the shot goes in.
The solid mechanics of Jason Tatum on display. How about the balance in a difficult finish?
Outside, Jones fires for 3. They get it back. Malone. And he knocks down the first one.
Yeah, and Malone excels at putting himself in a great position, really on both ends. Just a dynamite rebounder and interior scorer.
Brown is checked in for the Celtics. And the 76ers also making a change. Cunningham, he's checked in for Jones. The kick out to Brown. And the dunk by Brown.
Oh, my goodness, Kevin Brown finishes off the drive, not simply laying it in, but a message of authority on the dunk.
The 76ers trail by 15. Harden the pass to Malone. To the paint. It's deflected. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Pierce. Kevin Garnett. He's checked in for the Celtics. On defense, the Celtics. Harden finds Embiid. Garnett with the block.
KG has always had tremendous instincts, sends another one back the way it came.
Well, yeah, I mean, you want to give your offense a chance, and that possession didn't do it.
Not at all, Greg. I mean, no reason for him to be taking these kinds of shots. He has only himself to blame.
Kevin Garnett with the steal. Here's Brown. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on James Harden.
Well, you've got to appreciate the athleticism of Jaylen Brown. This guy's a quick penetrator who forces defenses to get physical with him, Kevin.
The 76ers trail by 17. Here's Iverson. And stolen by Tatum. Here's Brown. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Kev, how about the strength on the finish? Jaylen Brown showing real muscle.
That free throw good from Brown. And Philadelphia has possession. Now Iverson. He kicks it to Embiid. Malone passes to Harden. Back to Malone. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
Yeah, Malone's strength can be intimidating. He's superb at scoring, even when the D is draped all over. Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. The 76ers trail by 20. Passes it to Embiid. Here's Malone. Embiid. And Embiid is right there.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Brown inside, guarded by Harden. Brown kicks to Russell. Outside, Pierce. 5 to shoot. Here's Tatum. And it's blocked. But they get it there. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Here is Harden. Iverson outside. Back to Harden. Cunningham passes to Malone. Over Pierce. Again, the miss by Malone.
He does everything right except drain the shot.
Back to Brown. And it's good. 2 points. Brown's got 35.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Harden kicks to Iverson. Over in the corner, Cunningham. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And really, this is where efficiency matters. Value every possession.
You simply have to make smart decisions. You're only hurting yourself with these miscalculations.
And the Celtics making a change here. Rondo's checked in. And they call an illegal screen here.
And that's a tough one. But on those illegal screen calls, the defender's never going to get the benefit of the doubt.
And that's true. The officials used to be pretty lenient on those, but not anymore.
Brown is checked in for Paul Pierce. It's stolen by Rondo. Up the floor. Outside, Russell. Rondo against Harden. Stolen by Harden. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Kevin McHale, he checked in for Kevin Garnett. Here is Cunningham. Embiid inside. He's against McHale. Pulls up. Embiid dishes to Malone. So another turnover for Boston. Harden against Rondo. Now here's Brown. T right on him. And Brown throws it down.
Well, this is the very definition of feeling it. Jaylen Brown taking smart shots and playing perfectly within the team schemes.
It's stolen by Rondo. And now the fast break. Rondo with the ball. Here's Tatum. Hits the front of the rim and out. For Philadelphia, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Here's Cunningham. Iverson trying to free himself up. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. And that'll be his third foul so far. Celtics leading by 20. Outside Rondo. Pocket 6. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. Iverson outside. Shot clock reset for Philadelphia. And another shot. And the basket by Malone.
And Malone, a high percentage scorer when he gets it in deep. Well, once he's got the defense on his back, the game becomes easy with his ability to score.
Rondo finds Russell. The kick out to Brown. Knocks it loose. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Boston making a switch here. Pierce is checked in. Now a timeout called by Boston.
Timeout. Start it.
Now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Jaylen Brown.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
Well, with the conference finals within reach, he was not going to let it slip away. Here's Pierce, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
That's good from Pierce. Both good from the line that time. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Philadelphia. He feeds it to Malone. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Now here's Rondo. McHale outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. And Philadelphia calls time here.
You know, couldn't agree more with this timeout. Far too many turnovers to get any kind of offensive rhythm. You're just trying to mix things up here.
Larry Bird's checked in for the Celtics. Kicks it out to Harden. Shoots over Bird. The 76ers again. Can't hit it. Celtics leading by 18. Here's Pierce. And the shot falls short this time.
And he's just a tough defender. Good positioning to get after that shot.
Right. Perfect contest in that instance, Greg. Making it really hard on the shooter to have any kind of space at all.
Brown drives in. Unable to get that one. The 76ers trail by 18. Here is Cunningham. Pass to Harden. To the inside. They get a hand on it. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Malone missing. And for the Celtics, they're shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. And here's Rondo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And just enjoy watching Rondo utilize that speed on the drive. Just kind of nice through the defense there and dares you to attack him.
And Rondo drops them both. The 76ers trail by 20. Down low, stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for the Celtics.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jaylen Brown.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in. No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help this team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
And he gets the bucket.
And that's a killer instinct on display as they try to put this one on ice.
I think that's exactly the mentality you have to have. You don't want to give this team any hope of coming back.
Bird outside Rondo. He dishes it to Russell. The kick out to Pierce. Over Cunningham. And that one hits back iron. Now the 76ers with it. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Brown. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Russell. So they've done it. They're going to move on. They took the long road to get here, but they've done it. They're moving on to the conference finals, Greg, after a thrilling 7-game series and a win here in round 2.
And what a memorable series this was. So fitting that it came down to a Game 7, and now no rest for the weary. They've got to get right back to work.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Paul, congrats on the win. You had to fight all night to get it. Does this reaffirm your toughness and resiliency?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Definitely. You know, we've been with our backs against the wall before. We know how to grind it out, dig our teeth into it, and try to find a way to win. And that's what we did tonight. We were down, but then we fought, and came back.
That kind of muscle memory pays off down the road. Thanks, Paul. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference semifinals. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.